Hello, welcome. We are back with the interviews, and today I have with me Hubert Mime Dziedzic. How are you, man?
Uh, I'm fine, thank you.
Last interview we've had was right after Trackmania World Cup. A lot has changed since then. How are you adapting to duo format becoming this new norm?
So far it's great. I really enjoyed the duo format. The showdown was a great test of it. I think it really made me to be sure that this is a good format for the TMWT in general. Yeah. So far I really enjoy it. There's like I'm pretty sure it's like the best TMGL format we have so far. With some minor adjustments, it could be just almost perfect for the duo format.
You're saying about minor adjustments. Do you have something in mind?
So what most people suggested was to change the points distribution a little. For example, to change the ace from 3-0 to 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the victory and draw, to not make the ace so overpowered as it is now. But other than that, I think vast majority is really happy with that. So I'm glad to see that.
The point distribution is a little tough topic because if you make the ace a little less valuable, then how are you changing the other points? Draw is 1-1. How would you change that?
Uh,
I don't really expect you have an answer for that because it's not
um,
really your job. But
yeah, I think it was just a victory to be 1-0, ace 2-0, and draw 1-1
oh
to be, and then point limit, I don't know, reduced to 8 or something, or 7.
yeah, I understand that. Uh,
Because the 1-1 draw is the key thing in that format. Otherwise, it would be absolutely break, kind of, because
yeah.
of the infinite matches.
Mm-hmm. Overall, you and Elconn seem to work together really well. I was curious, how does the gameplay change during the competitions when you have a teammate with you? All in all, is this still a single player game, but is it still just playing your own game, or is there more communication involved and maybe some strategy?
Um, there is some communication, of course. Uh, um, I usually check whether someone failed or not. To maybe I can give some calls to save or something when we are like pretty sure we can get an ace or something. It's much better mentally as well to have someone with you to play with. Uh, it's of course you play kind of also alone to be first or second as your
Mm-hmm.
teammate. You just want to be as fast as possible. But yeah, I think it's like very good
Mm-hmm.
overall.
Whatever this change of gameplay looks like, it works very well for you guys. We've seen it firsthand this weekend when you won the Trackmania World Tour Showdown. Of course, congratulations. Uh,
Thanks.
how seriously did you approach that event? Was there more to it than just testing out the new format?
Um, we got the advantage of actually me for sure because I had played the campaign before the showdown was even announced to us. I already hunted some of these maps because I just enjoyed them. Simple as that. And I didn't really just play these maps that much. Only like 2 days, one day before, I played all these maps to just be sure that I'm good on them, and sometimes one map or two maps. But it was more to just more. I didn't take it like I didn't really expect it to win that easily. I would say because the final
Mm-hmm.
was much went much better than we probably everyone expected.
Mm-hmm.
We were pretty sure Alliance would be like super close on every map, and they would probably destroy us on some of these maps. But everything can change. You never know how well someone can perform in in these heated situations like finals.
Yeah, I think overall the expectation was that Alliance would win the whole event after the group stage. Like they went 12-1 in maps in the
Yeah, I
group
thought so
stage. So
too.
so it was. I did that prediction on Twitter and I got surprised. So um, But you've said that you had a pretty casual approach to that event. Did that change throughout the event? I mean, the playoffs looked pretty serious to me, and 2,000 euros in cash prize for first isn't anything small, or at least not for Trackmania.
Yeah, for sure. Like when we won our like first match, I I just tried to play better because my first match was not that good. But it was more to just get used to this everything because it's been a long while since we played some TMGL related event over
Hmm.
I think like 5 months over. So it's been a while, and the playoffs we I trained. I did a big warm up before to be ready to be sure that I won't completely trolled it. And yeah, I we just wanted to win, I guess, because it was cash prize involved. So
Yeah.
why not to win it?
Yeah, and does winning feel different when you do it with somebody else as a team, or is it more of the same?
I guess the same. Kind of hard to say because
Hmm.
a win is a win. I guess if it's solo or team, it like if you win with a teammate, it's also really nice. So it's probably this similar feeling, I would say.
I mean, we
You
need
know, you
a
did both great job together, so it's always good to see that your teammate also performed really well. That you both did a great job, and it's a nice feeling.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we probably need a little bigger sample size to make that comparison, but for now, that's a good answer. Last time we could see you in a team environment, if we are not counting the TM 4 hours event which you have won. It was during the Raider Cup when you teamed up with Massa, and that didn't really go that well. How much how much different it is to work with Elconn now than it was when working with Massa then?
With Massa, we just played for fun. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't aim for anything. It was pure for fun, and it was a great experience, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so far it's great with Elcon. We have a good synergy, the keyboard abusers synergy. So it's going great, and we you know we get along with each other very well.
It does become a little bit of a meme now that keyboard abusers, right? Granady is kind of
Yeah.
memeing this a little bit. I mean, the main Trackmania World Tour account a little meme that a bit. What is your opinion on that? Do you have advantage with keyboard or not really?
Uh, I don't know. Do I? I mean, of course, the action keys are the main point of that. If there was no action keys, then it probably wouldn't matter because the tapping on dirt, the
Mm-hmm.
myth, the legend, it can also be a smooth steer. Like tapping is just easier, I assume, more consistent. But I don't really know. Like you can also tap on the controller. It's the same thing, kind of. You can also smooth steer on controller. You
Mm-hmm.
can also be a wheel abuser and smooth steer everything.
Yeah. Just so we're clear, I'm not really sure about that, but key, action keys are restricted, right? To just some parts they are available, right? Or are they
Um,
now
we
available
it
everywhere?
was allowed in Showdown
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, but we have no idea as of now whether they will be allowed in the Grand League. We will have to wait for the final rulebook, I guess.
Yeah. Until now, from what I know, it was restricted to just some parts. So
Yeah.
that's why I was curious. Anyway, so now that we are on TMGL, what can we expect from Into the Breach coming into that whole circuit? Like, where do you guys aim to finish in that first stretch of TMGL?
Well, of course, playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
but it will depend on how well the steps will be, how good the other teams will also play. We will see. We have like almost no informations of that. The maps just have been released, the final versions. The showdown was just a test, and not every team like played. Basically, some people just played it to play. So it wasn't like the the best showcase of how the teams play. So we will have to wait until the Super Week, but just
But well, you're saying playoffs. I think I know from our experiences together that you are a pretty humble guy. So I'm gonna rephrase that question a little bit. And I know not everything. We don't have enough information, maybe. But I'm just gonna ask you because we're probably not gonna do another interview right before the TMGL. So, what do you think you are capable of with Elconn to do? Like, are you capable of getting the first seed, or maybe just a little lower? What do you think you can actually do?
I mean, I think top three is realistically possible. I'm pretty sure we can do great. The maps are good for us, I guess. Elconn is also really good on these kind of maps. He is crazy fast on these, especially these more icy tracks. He's very good on everything. That's his main strength. He's insane. So we can do. I think top three is like a realistic target as well. If not, if the playoffs are achieved, so
Mm-hmm.
we will have to see, of course. But top three is like safe, I would say, to be like not over like coping or anything.
All right, all right. If you say so, if you say so, if you don't want to be cocky, that's fine. We all know that you probably can go first, but but overall, thank you very much for the interview. As always, do you have any short message for the fans?
uh, Start typing wheel abuser and controller abuser to fight the keyboard abusers.
And that's a great message. And for the viewers, you can find all the links to Mime's socials in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe for more interviews in the future. Thank you very much.